This is a 1957 Chevrolet 150 Handyman wagon. Take it for a spin, then I'll hop out and show you around the car. It's got a 327 V8. It's got a Muncie 4-speed manual transmission. Runs down the road smooth, and it's all original frame and suspension. In other words, it's not clipped. Of course, it's been restored, new bushings and rubbers and things like that. But in other words, for the drivetrain, it's got a newer engine, transmission, rear end. Other than that, it's original steering. You can take a look at the steering wheel and see. I'm not steering from gutter to gutter. It steers good. And, sometimes these old steering in these old cars, has to be so intentional, but the speedometer works. And right now I'm cruising at about 60, and it's like it's absolutely nothing. I mean, I could be doing 75, no problem. I don't know a lot of history on these, but I know that I've seen a couple of other wagons with that old school gauges, and the amperage gauge and water temp gauges are working. The oil pressure gauge is not. Looks like it's hooked up, but it's running at 180 right now. And I've seen some other pictures of some of these old cars and noticed that it has those same gauges in it. I don't know if they put them in the dealer or if that was just something you could get extra, but I think it's really cool. I love this car because it's unmolested. The body's original. It's all metal, rust-free. The dashboard is all original. Original gauges, no additions to anything. No cut dash. The dash is not cut. It's maintaining the original radio. Of course, it does not work. But it's original. It's great. It's got the original block in the dash. It hasn't been cut or molested. So the interior looks really good. As long as we're cruising and she's got the camera, I'll show you really the one flaw in the whole entire car from bumper to bumper just about is that door handle over there. Not the handle, but the armrest. It's kind of old and cracked. That could be replaced. It's like if this was a Nomad in this condition, it'd probably be $35,000 to $45,000 somewhere in between there, because as Nomads, these cars are so desirable and expensive when they're in really, really nice shape like this car. So I think the beauty of this wagon is that it's a handyman's wagon, and that puts it in the $30,000, $25,000, $30,000 range, and makes it affordable. The cool thing is, if you're dead set on having a Nomad, but you don't want to have $50,000 in it, you can always buy the trim and install it on this car, and kind of have a tribute clone car, however you want to call it. But as for me, I like it the way it is. It has a power disc brake upgrade, so it's got disc brakes on it. I mean, this engine just purrs like a kitten. It still drives like an older car. It doesn't drive like a new one. It's not a rest-a-lot. It's really an original car from bumper to bumper, with the exception of having an upgraded drivetrain. Pull over here in a second and I'll show you around the whole car. Of course, the lights work. You can see the turn signal indicators work. steering's got some power to it, and with a manual transmission, it's easy to hot rod out a little bit. Nobody around, so I'll get on it a little bit. The car is actually pretty fast. Of course, I was driving like a grandpa earlier, but it'll get up and go. Actually kind of surprised me. It's the first time I've done that. I've been driving this thing around like a grandpa because it's so nice, I don't want to mess it up. But if I figure for a test drive, you better get on it. Any excuse. Of course, the brakes are excellent. They're brand new. Like I said, upgraded to power disc. Steers around even in tight spaces. You know, I'm steering around good. It doesn't have power steering, it only has manual steering on it. But you can see that it steers easily. You can hear the engine just purrs like a kitten. Just pretty much stock built 327. We did just put a brand new water pump on it yesterday. I'm going to turn it off. There we go. I guess I don't need the keys out of it. I was thinking I did, but I was going to pop the trunk, but I don't need the keys for that. So you have it really, really nicely detailed. I mean, this car was taken to pieces and painted. The chrome is beautiful in the front, down the trim, down the sides. If you can see that the lights are on, I popped the lights on real quick. Beautiful brand new valve cover, matching valve cover and air cleaner kit. It's got Pertronics, electronic ignition, so there's no points in it anymore. They did a really beautiful job painting under the hood. This car was taken to pieces, painted, and put back together. It's got a gorgeous paint job on it. I'm pretty particular about paint. This is in the driver paint quality scale. This is I mean, it's a 10 in the driver quality paint scale. In a show car quality paint scale, you know, it's probably a 7 or an 8. But for this is not a show car to me. This is a driver. And it's just beautiful. It needs a couple of minor things. It doesn't need anything to be driven right now at all, but it just needs a couple of minor things to finish it off. And as I sounds like somebody having fun over there. As I walk around the car, I'll show you. So let me give you a good shot of the body real quick. Excellent, super straight body. Windows roll up and down well. Windshield wipers work. Now I'm going to go back and be a little more picky about it. And as I said before, how awesome the paint is on this. There is one spot that we found on the car when we were buffing it that looks like what they probably burned, and you probably won't even be able to see it. I mean, you kind of eagle eye it. Looks like when they were buffing the car originally after painting it, they may have burned it and they kind of tried to touch it up. There's a couple of BB holes. Unfortunately, it looks like
Somebody may have taken a shot at this thing with a BB gun. Kids. I really hate that, because this is a gorgeous car. That could have been a long time ago too. Could have been a really long time ago. I've got the new parts, replacement pieces here. They're not new, they're original, but in excellent shape. But the reason we didn't go ahead and put them on is because really, we've got the end pieces, but we don't have the center piece here. So if you wanted it to look perfect in the back, you'd want to get a new centerpiece. And then I have like I said, I have the parts that go on both sides. Of course, your fuel tank is here. Oh, there we go. She's got 15-inch American racing wheels. These are two-piece wheels made in the USA. These are the expensive ones, not the Chinese knockoffs. Brand new tires. The interior is all new. Simple and new. It's been it's the beginning of pollen season here, so I apologize if you see any dirt and stuff on it. As I said while we were driving down the road, beautiful dash, unmolested. It's got a Bel Air steering wheel on it. It does have seat belts in the front. Brand new upholstery. Of course, the interior was painted as well as the exterior. Of course, the dash, the interior pieces are all painted. Headliner's brand new. Of course, rear seat. And as I said earlier, and we pointed to, that's the one flaw, is that that armrest. You know, you could order an armrest kit and reinstall it in here. The only thing to me that's missing in this car is stereo. Personally, I like bigger wheels too, but these wheels look really good on it. I'd probably be tempted to put some 17s on it. So the back comes down easily. I'm doing it slowly, but the wire kit is new on both sides. This is brand new. Of course, this goes up, clicks like it's supposed to. Spare tire in the back. Now look at how beautiful that is. It's original. No rust. I love this thing. It's funny, we have so many hot rods and stuff. I got a 600 horsepower Camaro right now. My kids would rather ride than this. And probably my wife too. It's just so cool. This is like the iconic, cool hot rod. I love it. Underneath the car, super clean. Like I said, the brakes have been gone through, power disc brakes, all new brakes. Of course, the car's got long tube headers, new dual exhaust. Absolutely no rust in the body. Floor pans, excellent. Look at those floor pans. If you get your mouth close enough, you could lick them. Frame rails, excellent. There's a little dirt on there. This is a driver, and you know, we do drive it, so this car is not perfect as far as, you know, being perfectly detailed at this very moment. Especially with pollen season, it's almost impossible. But look at that. They're all original metal. No undercoating, it hasn't been covered up. Oh, looky there. Didn't notice this before. Let's see if I'm right. It's got a Ford, looks like it's got a Ford rear end, 8-inch rear end in it. I knew it had a newer rear end in it, I just wasn't sure. I thought it might be a 10-bolt Chevy. Beautiful floor pans. Looked like there was a small patch done there, welded, tack welded all the way across. I'm blown away by how high these cars go, but it is a Trip 5 wagon. 55, 56, 57. This is, I think, the most desirable year, the 57. Somebody's gonna have a blast with this thing. I mean, it really doesn't need anything at all, and I have mentioned a few things that you could do if you wanted to. I love these cars. I think they're only going up in value. They're extremely rare. You don't see many wagons, and boy, if I was in a different position right now, I wouldn't even think about selling this car, because they're just so rare, and especially in this condition. I mean, the trim is beautiful. Just want to make sure I showed that too. See how shiny that trim is? No dents or dings in it. Beautiful paint. I don't know if you can see me here. I love the 57 hood with the bullets. I really think somebody's going to have so much fun with this thing. I would drive it often and enjoy it. It's a beautiful, iconic 1950s classic car, and now it's a bit of a hot rod too. Somebody's going to have a lot of fun with it.